Hey everybody, welcome back to Just Talk with Gabe. I'm here, my sidekick is here.
And
so is our guest. Let's get started. Who do we have on today's show?
On today's show, we have an amazing talent. She's an actress, she's a singer, she's a dancer, and a podcaster, Marsaille Wells.
Wow, it seems like she does it all. I can't wait to learn more. But before we get started, let's give a shout out to our sponsors, Fade Life Clothing, BCK Online, and Link PR.
Fade Life Clothing is a unique clothing line out of Atlanta, Georgia, geared towards those who love intoxicating style.
BCK Online is a digital online magazine that keeps you in the know and up to date on the lives of young entertainers, rising stars, parents, and much more.
And Link PR is definitely the missing link to your success in the entertainment industry.
I'm glad Fade Life Clothing, BCK Online, and Link PR are all back for another season. And now then, go grab your snacks, sit back, relax, and as always, enjoy the show! Marsaille, welcome to the show. We're glad you could join us for an episode of Just Talk with Gabe.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being on, so let's get into it.
Yes.
You are an actress, singer, dancer, and podcaster. Tell us how you got started in the industry.
Yes, so I am actually originally from Texas, and my grandma was a world speaker, so how I got onto it, I did one of her world tours, and then 2 years later, it landed me in Los Angeles, California, and it was such a great experience, and I actually went to a comedy club, and I got discovered, and my agency for acting actually discovered me there, and that's how I started.
Oh, wow. Okay, so where are you from in Texas?
I am from Dallas, Texas.
Okay, we'll let you slide. We're Houstonians, so
Yep.
we'll let you slide.
Okay.
All right. As an actress, what is your favorite genre to portray and why?
Oh, wow, that's such a good question. I think, honestly, I love comedy because I love watching comedy. I think that's one of the easiest things for me to portray, but drama, even though it's so hard for me to portray that because I think crying, having so much emotional depth is so difficult. I think it's honestly one of my funnest things to do because it's so, it's very achieving for me to accomplish it when it happens. I think drama is my answer.
Oh yeah, I love drama too. What would you say has been the hardest role that you've portrayed and why?
That's a great question. So actually, I think the hardest role was probably my first role I did. I was actually a younger version portraying of this show called Marriage Boot Camp, which was this show about all these famous celebrities and them just coming up to age and like going through their past trauma. I was a younger girl of the current lady that was on the show. So I think that was pretty interesting because it was a reality TV show and I had to confront her and like say all her problems to her. And you know, reality TV shows is like really crazy, like, you know, lots of drama that you can say. So
Right.
It was heartwarming but really scary because she went through a lot of just abuse and things like that. And like when you're a young girl, I got my first role at 11. It's like you don't really register what's going on when someone's like screaming and crying towards you. So yeah, that was probably my most difficult.
Yeah, that would be pretty hard to do.
Yeah, that sounds pretty difficult, yeah.
Absolutely. Now, if you could write the perfect role for yourself, what would it be and why?
That's such a good question. So I'm a singer and actor. I think the perfect role for me would honestly be a pop star. I would love a little Hannah Montana experience. I feel like that would be great. But also a girl group. I think like I love 2016 like old movies about like the girl group and like Disney and like the stars and like how they went to rise. Like, have you ever heard of the movie Jim and the Holograms?
Yes.
I would love to like recreate or like redo something like that. I feel like that would be a great like series, like not just one movie, but like 1, 2, and 3, 4. And I think like in my own imaginary world, I would love my name to be like Roxy or like something like out there. And I'm like, you know what I mean? I feel like that would be like the perfect role for me to start.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
That would be fun.
Man, mentioning Hannah Montana, love that
I
show.
loved Hannah Montana.
Yes, such a good show.
Who didn't want to be Hannah Montana though? Seriously, who didn't want to be Miley? I mean, I love
right.
Miley.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm saying like she had the best of both worlds. I mean, come on now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, actually, speaking of that, how did you get started with singing?
Oh, that's a great question. So, when my grandma did her Women of Faith tours, which is like one of the largest Christian women tours. I was at the age of like 11, 10, that like younger age. I was able to sing Jesus Loves Me in front of everybody. And because of that, I had my little band for like a year. And then I transitioned to moving to California, and I made my first song called Shine On Butterfly. And that's how I really got into music and really got inspired, especially.
Okay,
That
now,
sounds cool.
what would you say is your favorite genre of music?
Oh, I love pop. I don't know, like when I wake up, I can just listen to pop music or R&B. I love like Stevie Wonder and all like Nina Simone things, people like that. But I think pop and R&B are like my top two for sure.
Okay, now what is the one song that you would karaoke?
Oh, that is such a good question. Maybe I Will Survive.
Oh, that's a
yeah,
good one.
I love that song.
That's a good one.
Or like any Whitney Houston song, like I Want to Dance with Somebody is a classic, I feel like.
I couldn't pull off Whitney Houston. I can't pull off karaoke, so I don't.
I bet you can. I bet you can. Yeah, I bet you can.
You don't want to hear that.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But yeah, I think those like my top two. You know what I mean? Something like classic but still current.
Yeah,
like we all remember.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk dance. How did you get started with that?
Wow. Okay. So as a dancer, I when I was younger, I was a little bit too afraid to dance like at dance studios with people who were so like advanced to it. It was really like scary for someone to call me up on stage. But how I got started into it was wow, that's such a great question. Let me think about that for a second. Let me think. Actually, when I moved to California, my mom found this dance studio called Luna Dance Studio at the time, and it was very elaborate. They had like samba, they had Armenian dances. It wasn't the regular like hip hop, contemporary, ballet, etc., etc. And so I went there, and I was deathly afraid because all these beautiful women with all these cultural dances and this art. I'm like, what am I doing here? And I started, and it was so beautiful. I was able to be actually in front row for some of the main dances. I did competitions with them, and we did all these categories. And that's how I started, and how I continue dances. I actually currently am going to this high school that I go to, and I do dance teams. So that's how I continue. So that's how I started with Luna Dance Studio.
Oh, that's neat.
It is.
It kind of reminds me of like what's her name? Abby Lee.
Oh, Dance Moms.
Yes, Abby Lee.
Yeah, I can see you competing, and I love Dance Moms. That was my guilty pleasure, guys.
Me too. My favorite. I love Dance Moms.
Right. What is the one style of dance that you have yet to master that you would want to?
Ooh, I think ballet or contemporary. I feel like, if I'm being quite honest, I haven't really taken the effort to try ballet because the ballerina's feet are something I cannot do right now. But I think ballet would be like such a good genre to learn, and also honestly very like impressive as well.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Now, as a podcaster, tell us how you get started with that.
Oh wow. So, I was honestly just posting on YouTube and Instagram, and I actually reached out to me to do my own podcast on there. And how I got started was I already had friends and people who were already in the industry, so I honestly just reached out to them. I said, "Hey, do you want to be on it?" And my first interview was with Piper Raquel, which was a great first start to my podcast. And then I also interviewed Abby Lee Miller.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was a very interesting and great person to interview. But that's how I got started.
Right. That's cool.
That is cool. So far, what would you say has been your favorite show?
My favorite show on TV?
No, just like on the podcast.
Oh, on my podcast.
Yeah.
Wow, that's such a hard question. I love everyone so individually. I think the one that was the most shocking that I really enjoyed was Abby Lee Miller. I think she has like a lot of emotional depth because when you see her like on Dance Moms, you instantly think she's like a scary, like mean person, but she actually is a very kind soul and just has a whole story to tell, which is really interesting.
Oh, that is so cool.
That is. All right, we're gonna go on a quick commercial break.
Would you come back and have some fun with us?
Of course I will.
All right,
guys.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show, everyone.
Welcome back,
If
guys.
you've not downloaded Anchor.fm,
Do it.
do it. Start making your own podcast today, and let's get back into the show.
The fun round. Marcel, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. What would you say is your favorite city and why?
Ooh, my favorite city? Oh, that's kind of hard. Can it be like in Europe?
Absolutely. Anywhere in the world.
Okay, so my favorite city is honestly Croatia. I was able to go for 2 months in Europe, and it was such a great experience. I love the culture. I love the food, first of all, and just like all the amazing just things around there was awesome.
Now, that's a unique one. That
That
we
is.
have never heard Croatia, so that's cool.
Yes, it was such a good experience. I had such a great time. I was there. I was able to go to Dubrovnik and Sukosan and other areas, and when you go there, everything's like so cheap and like it's just a great experience.
Wow. Okay, we'll have to go one day.
Yeah, we will.
Yes, for sure.
All right. Would you rather be a world expert in one thing or several things?
I'd rather be a world expert in one thing because I feel like if you're a world expert in one thing, you have like such a great passion for it, and you can make all money off of it and like just a career off of it. So I feel like that'd be better than just being like okay at multiple things.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
definitely. So, if you had a time machine, what period would you go to?
Oh, I am not good at history. Let me think about this one. Wow.
I mean, you can even go back to like 1980 or.
Okay.
So
honestly, this is so weird. I wouldn't go that far back. I would probably go back to like 2016, like Disney, like when Disney like made its peak and like when all the celebrities were like actually good and we actually had good music. I don't even know. Like, I feel like I wouldn't go that far back because I feel like the time stamp I am in is really good. I think if I went too far back, I'll probably be afraid, to be honest.
that's
Right.
true.
Yeah.
Let me think. Let me actually give you a real answer besides just like 2016.
I mean, that's a good answer.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe like I need to get better at history. Maybe like the Renaissance or like a Queen Elizabeth or something fun.
That would
like,
be good.
That
like
would be.
beautiful gowns and like tea parties and galas. Like some in that like timestamp would be really fun.
That would be fun. That would be fun. I still have to say the 80s. I don't know. I want like bangle bracelets and lace hairbands.
Yes.
Watch Disney shows I watch.
Yes.
All right. What movie still makes you laugh even after watching it several times?
Oh, Spy with Melissa McCarthy. I love that movie. I love her.
Oh, she's a great.
She's a great
actress.
Yes.
That's a good one.
I've seen that movie probably like 10 times.
Wow, that's a lot. I don't know. I can't pick a movie. I mean, I laugh so much, and I just.
I watch more dramas than comedies, so I honestly can't think of an answer.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that's relatable.
Yeah. What's the one song that can get stuck in your head on repeat?
Ooh, I think either Shake It Off by Taylor Swift or Power by Little Mix. I can have that song on repeat like every single day.
That's true. We had Shake It Off the other day on the radio.
On the radio. Yeah.
Really? Oh, I love that. I love Taylor. She's like awesome.
She is.
Yeah, she is. All right. Pancakes or French toast?
Pancakes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I like toast. I like the toast because you can put like fruit and like cream and butter and just make it like.
Nope.
No?
We're pancake girls.
Pancakes, you can have different types. You can have matcha pancakes. You can have Oreo pancakes. You can put whipped cream on it. You can put so many different things on it. But toast is just toast.
Exactly. Toast is just
But
toast.
you can do anything with toast.
Nope.
The only good thing about toast is that you can put some avocado on it.
Oh, I've never tried that. I've never tried that.
Okay, put avocado, some eggs, some bacon, and make a sandwich. It's so good.
Okay, we're gonna have to try that.
Yeah.
All right. If you could only take 5 things to a desert island, what would they be?
5 things to a desert island?
Mm-hmm.
A cell phone, just in case if I get bars. Wow, food. A cell phone, food. 5 things. A tent. That's such a good question. Cell phone, 10. Water, like a jug of water or something. And last thing, probably my mom, so she can help me figure things out, to be honest.
That'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That's a good one.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
All right, so what are 2 things that you'd like to ask either your pet or just any animal in general?
Can you understand humans?
Yes,
that's a good
one.
Can you understand us? Like, you know, have you ever seen The Secret Life of Pets? Like, can you really understand what's going on?
I think they can. I don't know.
I think it depends on the animal, maybe, because like some of them might not be paying attention.
That's true, but I don't know. Charlie, I think he's gonna take over the world, so y'all watch out for him. So that's a good one yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So would you rather play a villain or a hero in a movie?
I'd rather play a hero. It sounds really bad, but I love Disney villains like Ursula, like the Shadow Man from Princess and the Frog. They're my favorite. But I feel like a hero just saving other people, I would just love to do that. I don't know. There's something about that I just really like.
That's true.
That's true, yeah. Okay. If you could sit next to a famous celebrity in a restaurant, who would it be?
Ooh, Beyonce or like Meryl Streep, like someone
like those are
Meryl
good
Streep,
ones. Yeah.
Yes, I feel like they can teach me so much. I feel like they could be like a mentor, like an aunt to me or something like that for sure.
Oh, that would be good.
That would be good, yeah.
Yeah, if I had the chance, let's rewind time. I'd totally like sit next to Prince.
I knew you were going to say that.
That'd be
You can't
so
leave.
Cool.
You can't leave. Please stay. Would
She
you like something else?
Yeah, she like serenades you with Purple Rain. That would be awesome.
Oh my gosh, I could like die happy right then and there. So yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Marcel. So here's my question. You have one person to give a shout out to right at this minute. Go give them a shout out. Who is it? And why'd you pick them?
Oh my gosh, just one person. It could be anyone, even if I don't know them.
Anyone on the planet.
I would honestly like to shout out Anne Hathaway because she was one of my favorite actresses I've ever seen on TV. I love Princess Protection Program. I love just everything that she has done, and I would just love to meet her. I feel like she has such a good spirit, and she could teach me so much. So Anne Hathaway, I would love to. Or Margot Robbie because she's in the new Barbie movie, and I love her. I literally love her.
Margot Robbie.
Those are 2 good ones. Yeah.
I gotta say for Anne Hathaway, yeah, she's still my favorite Catwoman.
She is.
So yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What is one piece of advice you would give to kids who want to be in this industry?
Ooh, one piece of advice I would give is honestly that a no is never a fail, and also that just keep being persistent. I feel like in this industry can be super hard, and I feel like the ones who make it are the ones who are most persistent and keep on at it because, you know, I feel like when we all get here, we think we're going to get our first yes, the first week. But in all reality, everyone, every single person wants to become actors. And, I think I heard, I forgot a crazy statistic, but, I think there's, 200 people or even more a day who become actors and singers every single day in this industry.
Wow.
So it's just stay persistent, and a no was never a failure. So that would be my advice.
That's good advice.
That's great advice. Yeah,
definitely. So in addition to all that you have going on, what's next for you?
Well, I'm actually releasing some music on September.
Ooh.
And it's a song called 2 Steps Back, which I'm really excited about. Also, I'm still doing acting, and I have my own series that will be coming on soon. I did travel with Marsaille, with my mom and everyone, and I'll be coming back up too. Also, iHeartRadio is continuing, and I have some really good episodes with people from Chicken Girls, season, I believe, 6. Let me think. And yeah, I'm just, continuing, just doing my thing, being persistent. Oh, and on Monday on my Instagram, I'm going to start doing Monday motivations, just speaking, because since my grandma was a world speaker, I want to be a speaker too. So those are the things that are happening with me.
That's great. We're going to have to tune in for Monday motivation.
Exactly.
Thank you. Yes, for sure.
Okay. So what is the one thing you want our audience to know about you?
Wow, that's such a good question. One thing I want this audience to know about me. Well, when I was born, I was actually born with my tongue and my mouth closed. I couldn't speak. So it was really interesting how, that happened to me, but I want to be an actor and a singer, and I am that. So I thought that would be like a really cool fun fact to share.
That is an amazing fact to share. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really like so funny how that all like planned out. So yeah.
Exactly.
It is. And then my final question is, where can people find you on social media?
Oh, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube at Marsaille Wells. I forgot to say I do have a YouTube channel, and I'm starting to post weekly on Saturdays or Sundays. And yeah, you can just find me all over. And also, it's Marsaille Wells. And yeah, that's where you can find me.
All right, Marsaille, congratulations on everything, and thanks for coming on today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Did you enjoy Marsaille? I know we did. Make sure you check out her Instagram for Motivation Mondays and stay tuned for her new music. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.